Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you were Tony Busby, did you just post on your Instagram and confirm the rumors that Diddy and Jay-Z, Jay-Z are working together, or at the very least, they're hiring the same paid investigators to question people and offer them money in order to give their negative story? Y'all, let's get into this because this is beyond shocking if these rumors can be believed. Okay. If you guys don't know, Tony Busby and Jay-Z are going to war. They are two, listen, they are both egomaniacs, it seems, right? I guess when you get that famous, talented, or rich, right? Your ego is long. They have both said that they are not backing down. The only thing I want to know is who's telling the truth. What happened to that 13-year-old girl? Interesting enough, which I cannot turn a blind eye to. I don't care who he's married to or how many hit records he has. You never denied it happened. You are now going on a full press offensive to discredit the attorney, but not the claims. Interesting. Why would you need to discredit the attorney, not the claims? Now, here's the thing. The claims are what's going to ruin your empire. The claims, whether they're true or not, is what you need to go after. If you were truly worried about your reputation, you would go after, at least in my opinion, you would go after the person making the claims and rip their story apart. Instead, you're going on a full press junket, the likes I've never seen, all because you got a standard demand letter. You are trying to rip Tony Busby down to the core. But the thing is that a lot of people have started to notice is if Busby goes down, so do a lot of the cases surrounding Diddy. And if that happens, Diddy can walk scot free and him and Jay-Z can throw up another Rock Nation pre Grammy brunch party, lunch, whatever it is, in another year or two. Because we know in this world, nobody stays canceled. And the people that say they stay canceled, y'all lying, especially the rich and powerful. When they want to come back from the grave, baby, they come back from the grave. Again, does this actually mean they are working together? I don't know. I said I think it's a stretch. Who would be dumb enough to make an alliance with Jay-Z? Because at the end of the day, you look at the way Jay-Z makes alliances with business partners with this. Jay-Z is always going to be out for self. And Diddy, right? He's a sinking ship. Who would make an alliance with Diddy? Unless they literally have shared interests. Now, what those interests can be, we don't know. But let's get into the groundbreaking stuff that Tony Busby actually posted. Again, it's odd to me, and nobody can explain why. They published a 236-page dossier on investigations that they did on Tony Busby. And I said, how did y'all do an investigation that quickly? That's odd, right? They are throwing the book. That dossier couldn't have been cheap. I said, who's paying for it? All these things are happening, all because you received the demand letter. And normally, what happens is you rip apart the client because it really doesn't matter who the attorney is, unless the attorney is bringing up horrible lawsuits against your once bestie, Diddy. And by taking Busby down, not only do you help Diddy out, but all your friends who you say or associates who you say settled with Busby never have to worry about Busby coming back. Because Jay-Z did say in his John Doe suit for extortion that he was the only person that didn't settle with Tony Busby. Let's get out of this, right? Let's get into this and actually talk about what Busby posted. So Busby posted this. Investigators from New York have called many of our law firm's current and former clients. What they didn't anticipate was one of the clients decided to record the conversation. It's shocking and illegal. Here's a portion taken from those transcripts. Now, already he's being shady because he is quoting Jay-Z's words. What you didn't remember when Jay-Z said, but what you didn't expect is I wasn't going to flip like everybody else. And I'm not giving you one penny. All right. So anyway, right? Here's the transcript. He says if there is a recording of the investigator. Yo, in a couple of days or maybe by next week, anyone Googling Busby and his company, his practice, are going to be into litigation. Okay. What we're trying to do, what we're trying to put this thing together for the company and what we're working for. You could, we could get you paid. You could get money right soon, you know? We gave this kid $1,000 to start yesterday just to get him on the right path. At the end of the day, this is going through the courts. Busby is getting sued. These Now listen, Busby said these guys are on tape offering to pay clients to sue our firm. That's a crime. It actually is a crime, right? But the interesting thing is, even though they recorded it, he also took pictures. And when I heard this, I said, this reminds me of something. This reminds me of something very much. I know. Cue tape.
Have I broken some law?
Absolutely not.
And you have the thin blue. This is frightening. I think, can you guys step away from my home?
Oh, we're in a public street, so the answer is no. But we're not trying to give you a hard time.
Why are you here? What do you mean? You're showing up at my
We're
house.
very nice and respectful, and we will be. I just have two quick questions for you, and if you want to be interested in it, great. If not, I'll have a nice day. We're not...
What is this? This is odd.
So...
You have to admit this is very weird.
It always is, and people always ask us the same questions. I'm happy to explain it to you.
What?
Very simply, we were just hired to speak to a few people that do, have a lot of followers, stuff like that, on different platforms.
What is this about the Diddy?
Yeah, I know. Listen, at first I saw it, and people are saying that these are the same investigators from the same firm. Now I know they got the same swag. They got the dad bods, they got the dad sneakers, they got the hoodies. I guess, is this what private investigators wear? I don't know. None have never been sent to my door. But people are saying that if they are not the same investigators, they are sent from the same firm. Now, interestingly enough, Tony Busby also pointed this out, saying this is Christina Sess, founder from Lex Intelligence, a boutique investigations firm with established excellence in mitigating risk for our clients. Now, who could the clients be? Jay-Z, Diddy? I don't know. They all said they're going to investigate this to the fullest extent of the law. They dropped a huge dossier. The dossier did not just fall out the sky. It seems that Tony Busby is implying that Lex Intelligence is the company that all these investigators work. And if all these investigators work for the same company, is Jay-Z and Diddy running two separate, completely unrelated investigations through this company? Or are Jay-Z and Diddy working together to run an investigation to drum up information on Busby and also intimidate witnesses? Now, why would Jay-Z do that? I don't know. But is Jay-Z mixed up more in Diddy's stuff than we thought? Because I'll tell you, I thought that maybe it was Kevin Hart that was the celebrity man, because, you know, he hosted parties and this and that. I was actually shocked to hear it was Jay-Z, but they're also saying in Jay-Z's own extortion case that he's filing against Tony Busby, which Tony Busby said is ridiculous, that he's being accused of doing this with minor boys and girls. Anyway, let's get back into Lex Intelligence. Busby said this person from the New York private investigation firm is calling former employees of the Busby law firm, trying to get information on any negative experiences they may have had while in our employ. Why doesn't she just call me? Damn, I had a lot to say. I never had a situation where I send a basic mediation demand and we've gotten this type of response. Wonder what they're hiding or what they're afraid of being exposed. Why not call her and ask? Here is her website. Tell her I said hello. Busby is funny, and he got that Southern lawyer energy. Once again, we won't be bullied or intimidated, and our clients won't be silenced. Sunlight is the best and most powerful disinfectant there is. Justice limps along, but it gets there eventually. Okay, so Tony Busby said that. But why is this so interesting, right? Because from a logistical standpoint, think about it. This isn't just about taking Tony Busby down. If I was afraid that things were going to come out my closet, or I didn't want people coming out being like, oh, I heard Jay-Z did this, I heard Jay-Z did that. Not only do you want to silence Busby, but you want to attack him so much that any lawyer that isn't as powerful or well connected or rich as Busby are going to shy away because they're not going to want to be attacked or ripped apart in the media. Again, do we actually know what Jay-Z or Diddy's legal plan is? No. I mean, we have Mark Agnifilio, Yana, my client deserves to be out, right? But all jokes aside, this isn't, Jay-Z hasn't given a firm denial. You're attacking the lawyer, not the issue, as if you want to scare any other lawyer from bringing claims against you. And you want to discredit Tony Busby. And don't get me wrong, right? We don't follow law like that. But at the end of the day, Tony Busby also said, I'm allowing alleged sexual survivors to pursue their court claims using a pseudonym rather than their real name is a common and recognized practice in courts across the country. This is a direct thing of Jay-Z and Alex Spiro trying to act like he's some weirdo or he's doing something on par. So he's solidifying his reputation. He said, this does not mean that the alleged perpetrator doesn't know who has filed the suit. Indeed, the defendant is typically informed of the identity of the alleged victim immediately and goes through the case with every ability to defend himself. Proceeding in this manner just means that the case proceeds with the survivor being shielded from the public until the time of trial. Okay, so already he put that out on November 21st, and he was like, stop it. You get to know who it is anonymously outside of myself. Stop the cap. But as much as they're trying to make it seem like Busby's this, Busby's that, Busby seems like he has a lot of emotion because they keep trying to make it seem like he's no one. But he literally is now saying that today, on behalf of the Attorney General of the state of Texas, today, on behalf of the Attorney General of the state of Texas, our team filed a suit against BlackRock, State Street, and Vanguard. These are some of the biggest private equity firms, billionaires. And this man has enough pull, enough respect, enough everything that you're filing this on behalf of the Attorney General of the state of Texas. This case alleges that these entities monopolized and manipulated the coal markets, significantly driving up energy costs for Texans and all Americans. The case seeks what could be billions in damages. The state of Texas is the lead plaintiff. 10 other states have joined the suit so far. He is representing the state of Texas against billionaires, and it's not sexual harassment. It is about coal, energy, big stuff. Again, the fact that they are trying to paint him as an ambulance chaser when he does seem to have some motion, he said Tony Busby is acting as outside lead counsel. This landmark antitrust case, the total recovery in this case could amount to billions of dollars. I'm proud to stand with the Attorney General Paxton on behalf of the state of Texas to right this injustice and seek relief for citizens of this great state of Texas. Texans can't and won't tolerate this type of conduct any further. Y'all, you think Jay-Z met his match? At the end of the day, I'm wondering who's telling the truth, Busby or Jay-Z. But oddly enough, Jay-Z seems to be projecting and doing everything he's accusing Busby of doing. Jay-Z is fighting this in the court of opinion, attacking a lawyer. Why don't you fight this in the court with sworn affidavits saying you didn't do it and submit this proof that's circling all around social media that you didn't do this? I'm just wondering. Anyway, y'all, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Listen, Tisa Tells channel limps along, but we get there eventually. Anyway, I'll see y'all on live. Turn on your notifications. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.